baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You feel like chasing Casper right now. That's so funny. It's gonna jump, then we're gonna pop. It's gonna jump, then we're gonna pop. It's gonna jump, then we're gonna pop. It's gonna jump, then we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin. Baby, let's go. All right. What is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems from someone who has been chop sueyed enough to bring you the real alpha. I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm going to tell you that it ain't easy, but we will get through it together. We will. All right, guys, welcome. Hit the like button. Let's get the show on the road. Let's talk about the Bitcoin price. Let's talk about the macro and the micro events that are contributing to the volatility of the crash in the stock market, the stock market woes, and all of the things that are happening. But we kind of know the key. We know the trick. We know what's happening. It's the same game that's being played by Wall Street, the banks, the people that control the money printer, all of that stuff. This is a game that they play. They run it up, they sell on our heads, and then they're just going to do a buyback and rinse and repeat. So guys, I want you to not get thrown off or be 100% sidelined, because that's exactly what they would want you to be, is just completely sidelined so then they could reap the rewards. But we want to be there to reap the rewards, but it takes patience. It takes a lesson that we're going to talk about today. We're going to get into it later in the live stream, but first we're going to break down the Bitcoin price. We're going to break down the volatility. We're going to go through the news, and we hope you stick to the very end because this is going to be a juicy live stream. We're going to have some fun today, but we got to do the housekeeping. Check out all the links in the description, hit the like button, and let's get this show on the road. All right, so let's get into my Bitcoin trade first. Okay, so we actually got an average entry price at $77,000 per Bitcoin entry on a 70x long. I know that's pretty ridiculous and pretty degen, but because of the nature of how the market got completely smashed, yo, we got Alexo Crypto in the house. What is going on, my friend? Yo, congratulations on 10,000 subscribers. You deserve it, man. You have built up a really cool community. You got your Otter gang, and people respect you, brother. So I appreciate your work. I appreciate you being here, and we're all grinding on this YouTube game. So, but some people are doing it better than others, I will say. So we're happy you're here. And our names are very similar. Alexo Crypto and Dano Crypto. So shout out to my Canadian brothers and sisters. Because you're Canadian, right? You're from you're in the CA. Shout out to all the Canadians. I don't have any beef with any Canadians. I've always liked my Canadians. Eh? Let's go. So yeah, shout out to the Otter Gang. Shout out to Army Piper. But all right, guys. So basically, I'll tell you why I've been such a degen trade is because my trades got smashed. I mean, you saw a couple streams ago, I had a bunch of altcoin trades open. I was like, I'm going to swing for the fence. Well, you know, I've just been chopped up so many times now, guys, that I think now... And I've been watching this series. on YouTube, and I linked it in the Discord. So make sure you guys go into the Discord. You can go to the news, crypto news, and relevant events that we can follow. I repost X articles in there. I will put video links in there of any important like trading videos that I see that are just like golden nuggets. And I think it's called The Secret Mindset is the channel. He goes into these the market sentiment and the psychology of a new trader, and also when you start to, and every trader does it, like you have to go through this to get to the next level, to be able to then have consistent wins over the losses, because you will have some losses, you'll have a bad day or two, but if you have a over ratio of having good days and practicing the risk management, practicing your rules and your strategy, because you might have different strategy and rules and regulations for yourself, because you might be more of a scalper, you might be more of like, it just depends. Like it just all depends on your strategy. So what this video really just kind of clicked for me, small daily consistent wins, even if it's $50, even if it's $100, or you hit the $100. We sometimes, as humans, we get this psychology. We're like, I want to hit it. I want to hit it more. I want to see it go get more. I want more. And then the moment that we start to feel that greed is probably the moment where you should be taking the most profits, but we will leave it open, and then we'll round trip it. We'll let it go back to entry. We might even let it go below entry. And this is how we get destroyed. This is how you get destroyed. This is how you let the emotions and the greed all plays in. And then once you're in a losing trade, then your mind can start to flip on you. You start to get angry. Then you revenge trade. So all these things that can start happening to you when you get into that mode, and it's nasty. You can blow an entire account by doing this. And I've done it. I've blown an entire account by making all these mistakes. Like, it's funny to prove yourself as a trader and then weeks later prove that you still have a lot to learn. And and it's okay. It's like, it's great. It's actually a blessing in disguise, because then you felt it, you felt the knife, you felt the pain, and then you can move to the next day. You can move to the next chart, because it's always going to be a chart to trade. So you can always then say, all right, let me test myself out. Let me just like start with $50, $100, and then let me get it to 1,000. And then practice capital preservation of being like, how long can I make this $1,000 still stay at $1,000? Maybe you get into some trades that just get stopped out at entry, and it just stays at 1,000. Maybe you just lost $10, but at least you still have that $1,000 that you were able to trade up. So that's the whole point of trading. Is like, don't lose money, capital preservation. So, and we didn't really practice that too well through the weekend and through the volatility, but we did trade back up, and now we're going to really practice that trading mentality, because the FOMO will get you, and really it's just those small wins. So like even today, so for instance, if today plays out and we get a true bounce, like right now, Bitcoin is getting a nice bounce off of that capitulation low that happened. We opened up pretty bullish. We had some volatility. We were kind of swinging around a little bit, but we did hit some value area, lows here. We had some volume nodes. You can see the volume nodes are really high around in this range. You can see it. So you can see the volume nodes are pretty high on that range. And then also, but there's this little gap in between here where it's pretty low volume. So if it pushes up, then the point of control could be at that 88K. We just got to push through that 83, because you can see there's just kind of this like gap. There's some air here. And then we have a lot of action and liquidity that could be happening above up here in the Bollinger Band. Also, you can see we got the 200-day moving average is sitting on the 1 hour at 85,000. If you look at the 4 hour, it's sitting at 92. The daily is sitting at 83. So here's the key. If we go past the 200-day moving average and we can hold it and we don't get rejected off of 83, because I feel like we could get a push to 83. We get enough volume, so we got some volume, maybe an RSI reset, then we get volume pushing up and get us a little pump to this area right here, because you see the 20 SMA on the Bollinger Band could be the key. So we break the 200-day moving average, and then we start to push right into 88K. And so this could be kind of like a short-term trade. I don't know if this could, we just have to see if it'll sustain. If it sustains, then okay, then that was the low. Then 76 was the low. The gap was filled on the CME chart. By the way, guys, the gap was fully filled. So here was a metric that we had watched for weeks and months. We've been watching this metric of the CME gap, and smash up the like, guys. If you're in here, smash up the likes. It really helps to get the channel pushed out. There's 26 people in here right now. We got a nice group of people. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to all the mods that are here. Shout out to Jesse, Alexandra G. Shout out to Army Piper. I didn't make Army Piper a mod. I didn't make Army Piper a mod. Boom. All right, guys. Everyone, smash up the likes. Get them up. I want to get it past to 20 likes right now. Like 100%. We need to get it. We need to get the stream to like 30 likes immediately right now. 30 likes immediately right now, and then everyone will I'll freaking airdrop you some Bean Coin. Speaking of that, sponsor of the channel is Bean Coin. If you want some freshly, organically roasted fair trade coffee, check out Bean Coin. It's the world's first coffee meme incentive program where when you buy Bean Coin, you get rewarded Bean Coin. When you buy this coffee, you get Bean Coin. It's really cool. So you get to be part of a cool, worldwide global coffee network. And make sure if you want to be a part of the street team, you go to the Discord. Join the Discord. There's only 2 members in here. Headband. Okay. And then so we need more people in the Discord. We need a street team. If you want to be a part of the street team to represent the brand and just tell people about some cool stuff, and you can onboard them onto crypto this way too. I thought, what's a cool company and an idea that I can onboard people with onboard people to crypto? Well, I mean, people like coffee. A lot of people, millions of people drink coffee every day, and especially if you make some good coffee, then it's kind of a no-brainer brand for me. So I'm having a lot of fun. I haven't done any events yet, but that's coming down the pipe. We're going to be doing like some tasting events and stuff, and just kind of passing out flyers and getting people to download the Phantom wallet and stuff like that. Because then they're going to be like, because no one has a Phantom wallet, like the normies. Like this is what I'm here for. I'm here to help people. I helped someone buy Bitcoin. I helped someone buy Bitcoin yesterday, the day before, and it was funny. It was on the day where it was like about 80 something, and I was like, look, just don't look at the price. DCA, don't look at, because it might crash tomorrow. I don't know, and then your $25 that you put in is going to look like $20. Don't sue me. Don't kill me. Don't punch me in the face the next time you see me. It's that classic meme. You get your friend to buy crypto. Buy some crypto, bro. They go, come on, buy these altcoins. They're gonna pump. It's all good. Just buy some crypto. Get some exposure, and then they're down like 50%, and they're knocking on your door. You're like, you hear, you're like, who is it? Like. Like, you told me to buy Cardano. You told me to buy altcoins in January. I'm down 65%. You told me to buy these meme coins. You told me to buy Dog with Hat because it was going to be on the Vegas Sphere. And we've all been rugged. What is happening? No, but this is the whole point. We want to onboard people into crypto. All jokes aside. Yeah, check out the merch. You can buy some merch, and you can wear a Bean Coin shirt. And also, look, we got this Buff Doge shirt. We really like the... Need to get you on Piper Academy as a guest. Oh, yeah, for sure. Who? What? Oh, not me. No, Piper, you don't want me on your show. You don't want me on your show. But we would have some fun, actually. We would have some fun. This is actually the sweater that I need to order for myself, is this pink buff Doge sweater. I think it's a big statement. If you walk around with this buff Doge sweater on, let's go. All right, so it looks like we are getting a little pump, a little pump on Bitcoin. As you can see here, we're moving up close to that 200-day moving average. No, I know. That's why I'm just joking, because every time I've tried to get it working, I've had something just like schedule wise or just ridiculous. All excuses. But we're going to stop the excuses, and we're going to work harder. We're going to do more collaborations. We're going to have a better attitude. We might seem like a bipolar mess, but you know what? Crypto will do that to you. Crypto will do that to you. But we got to watch this price action, though. We got to watch it, because there's some funky stuff happening. And guys, I mean, look, quarter one so far has been just trash. And what's interesting is that I'm going to tell you something here, okay? So if you focus on the halving years, which each halving year is a recovery year. If you look at the charts at when the halving happens, we usually are like in a bull market. It's not a bull run. It's not running, but it runs the next year. That's usually when it happens. So we had the halving in 2016, and the first one was 2012. So Bitcoin was created in 2009, first halving 2012. Then the second halving was where we started to kind of get, okay, so here was what happened with the halving, and then we had some data, some charts. You know, the chart was giving some maturity. You can kind of see how the prices were swinging. But then, interesting enough, in 2006, you know, after that recovery, this was the recovery year, because as you can see, 58, 68, you know, nothing too crazy. But then 2017, quarter one, was the bull run year. And look, you can see the numbers. Crazy. 2017, quarter one was phenomenal. Now 2020, same deal. 2020 was the halving year, market recovery, but we had that COVID. We had COVID in March. That was when the lockdown happened. That was when everything was starting to go down the pipe, and it was just like, bah. But we still, even with the whole pandemic, we still went up. Where was when I circled the whole area where it was like, yeah, this is like the craziness. Where is it? Is it on this chart? Is it on this one? I can't remember which chart I had it on, but I circled the exact area where we went down, where we had the crash, the 2020 crash, COVID crash. And it actually didn't last as long as what you would expect coming out of a pandemic. We still went up. And then we continued the bull run and later into the year. Like, we had like quarter two, it was kind of like, but then we had a little bit of recovery, a little bit. But it all kind of happened kind of fast. But this was a wonky year and after year recovery. So now apparently there's going to be a cyber pandemic. Yeah, I know. They tried the biological, and we went through that, and it was kind of successful. But then now we've learned that everything was like what we were told was basically a lie. So is it now that they're like, okay, well, that's not going to really work this time. We're probably going to do some type of more part of the times type of attack, like a cyber attack, like a psyop attack, like some type of, yeah. narrative shift, whatever it may be, like with the use of AI. I mean, all the technological advancements and so it could get a little crazy. But here's what I'm trying to break down here is that, look, 2024 was the halving year, which we had a bull market, and we're still in, I think, a bull market. And we're going to get into a bull run again. We're going to be running here pretty soon. We're just taking a cool off. We're taking a natural cool off that happens every single time. We're just cooling off a little bit. And we usually see a massive run. And if it trends just like this, if you look at this Binance chart and it trends into this area, we're looking about for at least a conservative 200K Bitcoin. But we just had to take a little break. We have been going up for a while. We've been going up for a while. So it does make sense that with all of the, bullishness leading up to it, it was kind of like, all right, buy the lead up, and then now everyone in the whole market and with the stock market, everything is just selling off of the Trump pump since January. Because if you look from January, it's just been shit. It's looked like absolute trash. You could think that, wow, it's over. Like, it's over. But, I just saw this level here, too. If you're wondering, you're thinking it could go lower, well, 73 could be a key spot. 76.9 is where it just bounced, but then right below it, you can see we have some key levels here as well. That's why we had it marked here, 73.8 around that range. So if this is a bull trap and we get trapped and we get rejected off the 200-day moving average, which is just the 83,007, if we can't hold that, because you can see here when we went below it, we held it here, but now we've just been down. Now we're below it. So it could just be an easy metric. Hey, if we can just hold above the 200-day moving average, and even if we trade sideways, we'll still have more of a chance to get back into these ranges between 94 and 106, which is what we were just kind of trading sideways in. And then the market, because of the nature of the economic, geopolitical stuff, we got the tariffs, we got this, there's a lot of factors besides the tariffs that is making the market just shaky in general. And a lot of big money that was buying Bitcoin at like 30K, they were dumping it and selling it up here because they're going to do the rinse and repeat. But is what we're all trying to figure out is, okay, well, how low are they going to try and bring this? How low can it go? That's the big question. So if you're looking at a sweet range, if you're like, okay, at the lowest it could possibly go before they run it up again, I would look between 69 and 73. This is the last point where that was like a nice little shakeout, and then they bounced that thing off of 66 right here. That wick right there was something right here. Would even bring this lower. I'd even bring it lower right there. And this range right here is very important. I would watch this. I mean, it would be bad for trades. I would say if you're, obviously if you're in a short, but at this point, we don't know. We really don't. I mean, they could push fake volume. The exchanges can decide, the market makers, okay, well, let's not trap the bulls and let's trap the bears and let's push it up and make this kind of more of a W recovery. And then it's actually a true bounce, and we go up the line because we cleared and held the 200-day moving average. If it's a trap, then I would be kind of looking for this area right here. So that, I would say, for the Bitcoin analysis, pretty solid. Alts will get destroyed. If Bitcoin goes down here, ETH will surely be at like 1,200. I mean, it will go like to 1,500. I mean, ETH would probably hit about 1,500 ETH. I mean, that would be some cheap ETH. Imagine getting ETH again, either below 1,500, because that was the bounce point from the last time we were clearing and trying to get to close to all-time highs. And the fact that Ethereum hasn't broken all-time highs yet is wild. Like, we all were expecting ETH to break all-time high, at least even just to touch it, even just to touch the all-time high, with Bitcoin going as high as it did. So it leads me to believe that the price of ETH has been maybe purposefully, pressured down, or whoever's holding massive bags of ETH is just like, every time they get a chance, they're selling it. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it is very surprising. I still am naive, and I think this is going to happen. Now we have way more of a drawdown. I mean, now we have to basically bring it from here and bring this metric up a little bit more. And now we basically, from the bottom here, if we can at least get back to where we were in December of the peak of the market, and then also from last year, because we're going off of last year, we had a pre-altcoin season and a pre-little altcoin season deal that got the market to pump. Like, we had Pepe break all-time highs. We had Floki go up 1,000%. We had memes, just speculative memes going up, but fundamental projects and the altcoins in general, like good altcoins, things like Chainlink, were pumping really hard. Sol going up substantially. This was all based on the confidence in ETH. That's what people don't forget, is that the confidence in ETH is all like, we're not getting nothing. If ETH is doing this, then that's why we were having yay altcoins, and everyone was like, let's go, calling for more altcoin season and super cycles. And the moment, and now that ETH is here, everyone's like, it's over, alts are smashed, like alt's down 95% from their all-time highs. And that just proves that ETH has to run. ETH has to do something. We need, just like they're going to manipulate the Bitcoin price and manipulate it up to 106K, why don't they just do it with ETH too? I think that could be the game, is like, hey, ETH is so cheap. You could accumulate so much ETH. They could stake it. They could even make the network stronger. All of the different types of staked ETH. It's crazy. So this is why I think the Trump team and World Liberty Financial is accumulating so much ETH, and we're thinking that, oh, they're just stupid. What? Like, come on. Like, they're buying so much ETH right now. Staked ETH. They got just straight up ETH. They're also holding wrapped Bitcoin. So I really do think we just have to be patient. And I know it's naive to keep saying it. Everyone keeps saying it. You're probably like, oh my gosh, like, no, it's not. ETH's not doing anything. ETH's dead. But they could just be ready to load up the truck on ETH at these prices right here. Maybe here. And then it's just going to do this. Then we will break that market structure, go to all-time highs. And we have then the institutions coming in for ETH for real. Like, then, because then at that point, I don't care. The market is fully manipulated anyway. You got to use the dirty money, the fiat money, to get to do something. Because if you hold the money, it's dead. You got to put it into something. The whole game is rigged. So you have to play the game and know that these people are doing this. This is what they're doing. They are running the market back to accumulate, because this could be the easiest one for them to accumulate and know that, like, hey, institutions and financial markets that are coming out of the old TradFi system are going to adopt ETH purely for the fact that it's the second cryptocurrency by market cap in the world, but then also it's just the dominant smart contract platform. So there's still growing pains happening in the markets right now, and we're experiencing it right now. It's all being rinsed. Everything from the old systems being rinsed, and we're transitioning into a new paradigm. And you think they're not going to pick ETH, the one that just, like, it's the smart contract platform for developers? It's just, that's how the market is going to, I think that's how the market's going to play. That's my hypothesis. That's my prediction. I think that because the institutions are coming from this old system, we see it, Doge is revealing it, they're old programs, all of this is getting wiped out, and the growing pains is there. So we have to see it go, and then it goes. It's just like the internet. The internet was like script read only. The internet was script read only. Then it went to Web 2, where it was like, okay, now we can kind of like interact with it a little bit. Now we can interface a little bit with it. And now we're going to the next step, where Web 3. Now we're like, okay, now that's like applications inside, where you have your own ecosystem that you can basically build within the internet. And then now we're just going to take it to the next level. We're going to be Web 4, Web 5, where it's everything is on chain. Everything is on chain. Everyone has a digital signage that you can just port in to whatever ecosystem you want to. And then that's how the financial institutions are going through right now. They can't just port in, they have all these red tape, they have all this crap, and they have these old archaic systems, and they're just dying off. So this is what we're seeing. And I feel like when it finally starts to, we have that renaissance, a true renaissance, where like there is no TradFi. It's all DeFi, NewFi, CryptoFi. That's where we're heading. But we have to have patience. They want us to be short-term volatility traders and look at the price and all this stuff. But if we just zoomed out and just been like, hey, crypto ain't going anywhere, I'm going to hold it for the next like freaking 5 to 10 years. Minimum. Because the people that got into crypto and then understood that, hey, something's up with this Bitcoin, this whatever, this ETH, and you bought it early and you were able to hold through the volatility, the noise, which is not that long. 10 years is not that long if you're wanting a actual true wealth investment return, store value. Now we've had enough data that was the play. We have enough data that was the play to ignore the noise. So we still have an opportunity. If you think crypto is going to be here for the next 10 years, then buckle up. Buckle up. Let's go. Time to buckle up, because you're not going to make it if you're going to keep worrying about what the daily's doing. And I'm realizing this too. So it's small, consistent wins on the daily. That means even with your DCA strategy, all of that stuff. Yeah, ETH could be actually a pretty good trade right now. So I was being very aggressive with my Bitcoin long. I was like, look, I really don't know I'm not going to act like I know exactly what the market's going to do. So I aggressively took some profits, and now I just have some capital, that I can kind of trade with, maybe on this bounce. I already missed my opportunity to kind of catch the low here at 79. But we actually could be getting, like I said, we could be getting up to the 200-day moving average here, 86, 85, 83, around there. We'll have to see. But yeah, ETH actually could be a pretty good entry right now at 1900. At 1900. Could at least maybe move back up to 21.3. We got 21.3 as a level right here. Some action right here. I don't know. Let's see. You longed at 1800. Okay, that's nice. Nice. Okay, so let's see. I'm buying. If I put it in right now, that would be putting it in on a green candle. I would have much rather have put it right here. But let's see what's actually trading like in decent volume. What's trading at the highest volume right now? So and I'm on BLOFIN right now. So this is currently what is trading at the highest volume. Let's see. We have Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Sol. I think Sol at 123 is really cheap too. Oh my gosh, and Doge at 15 cents? That's insane. That's insane. Okay, I got to get a Doge trade in. That's just ridiculous. I feel crazy not having a Doge trade in at that price. That's just a steal. I don't even care how degenerate I'm going into this. That is just a steal price. Come on, 15 cents. What in the heck? Yeah, I heard about the guy who told his family to buy ETH at 4,000. He is no longer welcome home for Thanksgiving. That's hilarious. Yeah. I want to scale into this Bitcoin trade a little bit. I'll just scale into it just a little bit. We'll scale it in. We'll scale it a little bit. Okay. And we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna take it easy. Like I said, guys, small consistent wins. That's what we're gonna practice. That's the strategy. Small consistent wins, capital preservation. And we'll see how we do. Better attitude. It's always the way. I know it's gonna be hard. Like, we've gotten so angry at the markets, guys. This is how we've been feeling. Like, Wojak. Oh, guys, I will show you this. I was trying to program some video games with Grok, and this is what Grok did. Grok did this with 2 simple prompts. I fixed the code a little bit, but this is a Bitcoin wallet, Bitcoin collecting game, and you just got to collect Bitcoins, and you can see you have the little wallet here, and the bombs are dropping, so if you get hit with the bomb, then the game starts over. Get a high score. Collect all the Bitcoins. There's so many Bitcoins to collect. So this is so cool. I literally programmed this in like 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. Using Grok. It's fun. Have you guys tried this yet? Have you tried creating some video games with Grok? It's pretty fun. And okay. All right, let's see how the market's doing. Let's see. We're still in extreme fear. Extreme fear. We are in Are you extremely fearful right now, guys? I'm not. I mean, the whole time we've been extreme fear, extreme greed. I've just been permanently bullish the whole time. I've had my moments where I kind of had a nervous mental breakdown during the whole Trump debacle, and I explained. And if you've watched this channel, if you're new and you've just watching this channel for the first time, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell to be notified. We kind of had a mental breakdown because we missed out essentially on kind of like an unrealized profit gain of $20,000 on the Trump coin. We were trying to trade that volatility. We missed it like by a hair. It was basically it was like I had an entry in Trump, and it got stopped out very fast. And if it would have stayed open, I would have made $20,000. So I don't know what happened with my brain, but I kind of I lost it because I was like, that was like, it could have recuperated some losses. You know, it's a pretty decent win. I mean, come on, $20,000 in a matter of like a day. I was like, okay. That was like a cry in the shower moment. It was like I think anyone would be like, So it was not fun. It was not fun. So I had my moments. I had my damn moments where I was like, I'm quitting. I'm super bearish. This sucks. It's over. But all through that, we're still bullish. I like it here. Even though it makes me feel like a nutcase sometimes. I like crypto. I like talking to you guys. I like talking to you guys about this stuff, about the price and these ecosystems and the meme coins and how you guys are feeling, what you're trading. Yeah. It's all good. And it's okay. Like sometimes you feel like you're alone, like you're the only one that's losing, or you're the only one that's had this happen to you. Oh, it's only me. But like thousands of people that have gotten into crypto have experienced these things. And you have to. Like I've said, it is the badge. It's the Boy Scout, Girl Scout badge you have to get being in crypto. You have to get chop sueyed. you have to get diced up, a little bit. It's just bound to happen. Gonna lose some trades. You might round trip. But I think George is really, cryptos, shout out to Cryptos R Us George. He really, I love that he keeps it simple. He's like, look guys, you can trade all day. You might win. You might be able to, increase your account a little bit. But the way, the DCA is the way. It's like it's always been the way. Doesn't mean you don't take profits. Obviously, you want to practice taking profits. That's how you can build in your strategy. What's your strategy? When your portfolio's up a certain amount, do you like to take some and put it into stables just as a hedge? It's tough to do that. It's not easy. It's also not easy to buy when it's extreme fear and the chart looks like garbage. Like the chart looks like, the chart looks like this. You look at the daily chart and you're like, okay, it's down 30%, You feel it's interesting, you feel way more comfortable buying up here between 92 and 106, but then down here you're like, it's, yeah. You're like, I'll come back. I'll come back. But no, you have to, this is like the sweet spot, like this is what you've kind of been waiting for, right? It's like, this is what you wait for to be buying. Kind of have to reverse your psychology and be like, when it's extreme fear, blood in the streets, buy the dip. But, it's my meme. Where's that meme? Because there was a really funny one. This one. Anakin, I told you to buy the dip. With what? I don't have anything else. I hate you. Buy the dip. With what? With what, sir, brother in Christ? With what dip? With what? With what? With what cash, sir? Dry powder. I don't know what you're talking about. And then people are like realizing that we're all saying we're not selling because if we sell now, we can't sell. We're down 90%. There's no selling. Like if I sell now, it's over. I can't sell. It's not happening. I can't sell. I always make a joke. The joke, like my wife is always like, "All right, when is it?" My wife will ask it. She's like, "Are we like Deca million? Are we millionaires yet? Are we millionaires yet?" And I'll say, and I tell her it's happening, babe. It's gonna pump. Our portfolio is gonna pump. I promise. And I make a joke that like I'm 65 and I'm like I have dementia. I'm like losing my mind, and I'm like talking to my friends. I'm like, I told my wife we're fine. The portfolio is finally pumped. Oh, it's the days here. You hear me, sweetheart? And they're like, sir, your wife's been gone for 35 years. She left you 35 years ago, sir. And I'm like, sir, your wife's been gone for 30 years. And I'm like, oh. All right, enough of the jokes. DCA is the way. DCA is always the way. All right, guys, if you want to check out a cool website, go to danocrypto.com. This website is really cool. It's got all the things that you need, like coffee. This will be launched very soon. Crypto beginners course. This is like something you get for your grandma, your sister, your cousin, you know, the Uber driver. This will be released soon. You can click on the link tree, then it'll bring you to the link tree, and it's got all the stuff, you know, all the necessary links. You can actually watch the ticker go to the moon in real time, breaking out through the matrix. Make sure you always run fast. Check out the merch. And also, you can check the crypto bubbles. You can actually check out the crypto bubbles on here on the mobile device, and it works really well. All right, so let's see. What the hell is this? What is Ultima? Excuse me? What is this? Have you guys seen this? Do you know what this is? What is this? It's already over a $500 million market cap. What the heck is this? Ultima is a powerful cryptocurrency ecosystem that I've never heard of. Centered on Ultima token, our ecosystem unites a range of innovative products, modern crypto wallets, a unique crypto debit card, a crowdfunding platform, its own marketplace, and more. But whatever this is, it's doing really well today. On the daily, it's been up 19% against kind of everything. Yeah, let's see what this is all about. Ultima is a modern token with a powerful background created by a team of experienced engineers. Okay, well, let's 7 years of development. Who's the okay, and then it's got a card linked to it. So the Ultima card is a breakthrough in the cryptocurrency debit card industry, providing unlimited financial management possibilities. You can use it in Europe, Latin America, Asia, Africa. So I don't know if there's I don't know if you can use it in US. It doesn't look like it. They would say US on here. Okay, so this is the founder, this Alex Reinhardt. Why does that sound familiar? Alex Reinhardt is an international entrepreneur, venture capitalist, business coach, and expert in cryptocurrency technology. According to the American business publication Entrepreneur, he is also among the top figures in the blockchain. So yeah, it's like this name sounds so familiar. Yeah, so he's launched IT and fintech 20 fintech projects. Interesting. Okay. I've never heard of this. So it's Ultima. Let's look at the chart. And guys, if you're still with me, please smash up the like button. The price is at $17,748. And max supply is 100K. Circulating supply is 37. So there's still a lot of supply that could be hitting the market here. Tradable on MEXC. Speaking of MEXC, Pulse chain community was reaching out to exchanges to see what they would like, what their listing terms were to try and get Pulse chain listed. And Mexi was like, yeah, sure, we'll list Pulse chain. Just give us $120,000. They're like, give us $60,000 listing fee and then $60,000 of the token itself. I'm like, okay, Mexi. Craziness. Pretty soon we could see a listing surge of Pulse chain, and we're going to be ready for it. Speaking of that, today we're going to DCA into our Pulse chain bag. We got to just get Pulse. We're probably going to, even though these things are down, all of our like little side tokens, we're just going to flop them right back into Pulse. And then we will just buy more Pulse. We're going to buy some Hex. We're going to buy some PLSX. And we're going to buy some incentive token. And then we probably will add some more LP into these liquidity pools so we can farm some incentive token over the next couple months. Because I think when Ethereum really starts to pump and it really just does the thing, I think this is going to be one of the ecosystems that just goes whoosh. It's just going to go whoom. And even if you have like $1,000 or something like in this ecosystem spread across a couple tokens, maybe you got one in the most popular meme coin, Teddy Bear, maybe or Mike or something like that, or you have about 500, but you just got it split around $1,000. It's not that much. And Ethereum pumps and all these things hit it's close to its all-time highs and starts to do breakthrough chart, and then we have a combination of the listings. This could be this thing could fly. So just keep it on your radar. Keep it on your radar. And that's the thing. That's what we're going to do. Even look, we don't really like XRP that much, but you know what? We'll probably have a little bag of it just in case some white swan event happens with XRP and it goes to freaking $100. Then we got a couple XRP. You got to just radar everything. Yeah. Headbands are. So you can't be tribalistic. You can't be like, just where the money is, where it's flowing. If you think money is going to flow into something, you can just park there before everyone else goes. So people were doing that with Bitcoin where people were like, Bitcoin's blah, 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 blah. Maybe the people that saw that BlackRock was doing their thing and they were just accumulating like crazy, they were like, wait a second, these ETFs might be something more than what we're thinking here. And then people started to park into Bitcoin, and the people that did that, instead of going maybe heavy alts, they did really well because that was at like $30-something thousand, and then it ran up to $109,000. So even just simple as Bitcoin, people kind of parking there for a minute, being like, wait a second, I'm gonna park here. It's like getting the good parking spot in the front before everyone else. You go into the stadium, have fun, everyone's having fun, you blah blah blah, eat your hot dog, and then you get to get to your car first and get the hell out. So I don't know if that analogy works. I guess it works maybe. But yeah, so I know it looks like it's like absolute trash. I told you guys I put maybe like a couple $100 in here just to kind of experiment and test out the ecosystem. And everyone was trashing Pulse Chain and Richard Hart and the bridge and all that stuff and was like, this is garbage. And I was like, I'm not going to like listen to people and not test it out myself. Why am I going to listen to a bunch of haters and trash talkers that probably didn't even test it out themselves? Like these people that are the loudest probably don't even test the things out that they're complaining about. 100%. They don't even test it. They don't even do it. And I'm sitting over here like, I'm just going to test it. Why? I don't need to trust you is by what you say, especially in crypto, where the crypto is 100% hands-on. You test it at your own risk. It is your respect. It's all you. It's just like when people, you get the price you deserve. You get the price you deserve with anything. So I'm testing it. Hey, it might go to 0. That's like with everything. But you know what? I'm playing the game of crypto. I'm going to get exposure. I'm going to it's not going to be everywhere. I'm not going to spread my butter scraped over too much bread, like butter scraped over too much bread, like Bilbo said. I'm like, butter scraped over too much bread. You know, I don't want to be like that. I got my spots that I feel pretty damn good about. All the while, I'm running my mouth and Bitcoin and Doge are pumping right now. Mark price back to 82, baby. It's doing exactly as predicted. Let's go. It's doing exactly as predicted. We've been calm, cool, collected today. We've traded our way out of a paper bag. My phone is an iPhone. I've been using my phone is literally right here. It's right here. It's an iPhone camera. It does pretty well. It does a little bit better on like a closer up, but yeah, no, it's what I do. I use OBS and I have an OBS app on my phone and I have it synced so I can use my camera. Because sometimes these iPhone cameras look better than these freaking stream cameras or whatever they're marketing for. Like, oh, this is, whatever. It's like, the phone actually looks better. Oh my gosh, the market is doing some stuff, guys. We're fluctuating between hundreds of dollars, hitting levels. Ugh. Manipulation, I tell you what. I still think there's a pretty damn good high chance that we pump to this level, though. You see it right here. I have a take profit. I had a take profit set at 90K. I think having one set around here would be also a good range as well, 85. It's looking good, though. I think it's looking good. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm still looking like, I'm like, is the ETH, did I miss the ETH entry or do we still have a decent entry? I mean, 1900, I guess that's pretty decent, eh? I mean, maybe we can get a little entry. And I think why not? For the culture, for ETH itself, for the love of ETH, maybe our little small entry will help the market. But look, we got a doji candle here. 2 green doji, like a Darth Maul something. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, I'll tell you what I want to buy. I actually I've been such an iPhone, I'm like, look, I've used iPhone for years now. I kind of already got programmed into using them, but I have those double screen, like bendable screen phones that have like the giant screen. I was pulling up charts on that and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I like how it like pulls up like a web browser. Long ZK USD. What's Z? Hold on. Whoa. ZK? Which one? Not ZKJ. Just ZK? You talking about this one? What's up? What's going on with ZK? I need the info. Where's the info for this? ZK Sync. Zero knowledge proof. He's like, I don't know. Brian just said to long it. All right, well, let's go. Yeah, ZK. Okay, yeah. Computation and data storage carried out off chain and therefore have higher data throughput. That sounds familiar. I was like, yeah, this is like ZK, zero knowledge. Okay. So, all right, long ZK. I'll long ZK. All right, we'll just do a, what's the leverage you could, I'll do a 10x. Why not? Why not? We're going to get an entry. But it is running. It is looking good. But I mean, that would have been the entry right here. I'm purely longing this thing just because Headben came in and said someone in his group said long it. So, all right. We're in. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's do we're going to do, geez, no, 10%. Hey, I'm setting stop losses. But here, let's see. Here's the deal. There's a real high node up here at 10 cents. This might be why this particular person's like, hey, look, this could be a pretty decent long opportunity because it could pump right into this, this area right here. But that was the big, yeah, that was just on the second. Just on the second, it was at 10 cents. I lost a 2x already. What are you talking about? Where? All right. Oh, I didn't put a stop loss on here. I want to just do a break-even stop loss. We're being really aggressive here, guys. We literally are doing like negative like 1.5 where we'll only lose like $3 if it downturns. Okay. All right. Sorry. Well, so yeah, I like the narrative of the ZK. I like it. Well, the chart. Let's just see. I mean, if that was, there's really not much to go by. If that was the low, that's the low. Really not much else to go by here on this particular chart. Unless I go into the more scaled chart. If I go to ZK. Too many ZKs. Let me see. Go to crypto, ZK. Launched June 2024. High at 25. Daily moving average now is established at 14 cents. On the daily, it looks really good. If you're looking at the 2 hour, moving average to 14 cents. Kind of just areas to look for where price is kind of heading back into some areas here. 8 cents to 10 cents. kind of a range, 8 to 10 cents range. It was very oversold. You can see here, big oversold right here on the RSI. So, yeah, it could be a decent chart. We'll see. But this is all going to be relative to what Bitcoin and ETH are doing. So, Bitcoin and ETH are just gonna, if they're gonna play games today, then it's going to be tricky. It's going to be a tricky trade. It's going to be a tricky trade day. Tricky trade day. But this is what we're going to do. I want to try and say, hey, we're going to just stop trading at a certain time of the day. And just, if we come up in profit or we made $50 and we're like, hey, we made $50 or we made $100, we're not going to be like, oh, it's $50. It's $100. Small wins every day. You don't have to swing for the fences. We can just get a double. We can like hit it, run to the base, and then, we continue, we just continue nice steady pace. Nice, steady, small consecutive wins. Small, steady consecutive wins. See what happens. See what happens. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We almost we're so close to 20 likes. We should have had 20 likes like 30 minutes ago. But I really appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you so much. We've been streaming on Twitch, X, Facebook, and YouTube. So thank you to all the people that are watching across all platforms. I really appreciate it. We did buy some Bitcoin. We bought some Bitcoin yesterday at around 10:35. We're showing you guys that we do DCA even when it's a red day. When there's massive fear. With what? And sometimes we just feel better buying the ticker. We're just like, which Bitcoin do we buy? I'll tell you which one. It's over. It's over. We're back. It's so over. We're back. It's over. We're back, bro. It's over. We can get 100% viewer like ratio. Yes, that's what we need. Let's go. There we go. Let's pump it. Let's pump it. All right, let's do it. Let's play the pump song. Let's play the pump song. Maybe if we play the pump song, it'll pump. Let's do it. All right, pump song's coming. Man, I felt so much better on this stream today because I ate breakfast and was productive this morning. I wasn't a schlup. I wasn't a freaking schlup. Let's go. Pump it. Oh, yeah. Is it working? Let's go. Be like the Techno Viking. we gonna pop. It's gonna dump, then we gonna pop. It's gonna dump, then we gonna pop. Pop the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. It's gonna dump, then we gonna pop. It's gonna dump, then we gonna. Let's go. We're channeling our inner Jason Casper, crab core. Inner crab core. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go. Oh no. What is happening? Come on, Bitcoin. Hear the pump song. Give us it. Give us the pump. We need it. Come on, Shamon. Is it gonna dump instead? Oh no! Oh, are they gonna trap us? Oh no, it could be a little trap. Pump song didn't work. The pump song did not work, my friends. It did not work, my friends. I don't like that candle. That's not a good candle. I don't like that. Come on. Come on, 200 day. That's all we needed. We just needed 83. That's all we needed, baby. 83. That's it. That's all we needed was just 83. We might duck out though. But thank you, Jesse. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Get your dinner. It's dinner time. It's about lunchtime here. Oh my gosh. What is this nonsense? We're feeling it right now, guys. We're feeling it. I have more high chance, like feeling that we were going to get to this 83, at least touch it. At least touch it. Just a little tappy. Just a little tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo. Come on. Nice rejection off there. Nice bounce off of 76. Nice bounce off of 70. I mean, look. And then look, we get little... Nice little bounce. I want to see it. I want to see some momentum wave here. I want to see some waves. I want to see some of it. Come on. Yes. 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 Let's come. Come on. I want it. It's juicy. It's very juicy. Come on, baby. Come on, give it to us today. Come on. We just need the bulls. We need the bulls. We need the bulls back in control. We need the control. I don't want a rollover. We don't need another freaking rollover. One of these where they go it's like this crap. Because then we would get destroyed. Then it would be destruction. All right, guys. It's kind of make it or break it moment at this point. It is make or break for Bitcoin. We bounced off of this little trend. Can we sustain the bounce? We were thinking, yeah, why are the bulls on vacation? Bulls need to come back. Come on, bull market makers. You're the ones. This isn't retail trading. This isn't retail trades. These are market makers. Come on, if it's all market maker manipulation, then come on, market makers. Hear the call. Hear the call. Really appreciate you guys coming in today. We had some fun. We had a lot of fun today. Let's play some quick clips of Senator Lummis being super bullish on crypto. We reposted. Here we go.
Pleased to announce that today I will be reintroducing the Bitcoin Act. And I'll be joined here shortly by Senator Justice of West Virginia, who is one of the co-sponsors. And we have several other additional co-sponsors. And a lot of it is a result of the excitement that's been building. Both of them. I'm so pleased to announce.
So that's great. So now it's getting closer. It's getting closer. She's introducing the Bitcoin Act bill, proposing 1 million Bitcoin be purchased over the next 5 years with a 20-year minimum hold. That means no selly pressure from the government. Headband keeps saying burn is the new Bitcoin, which is this thing. But I don't know if this is the right chart to look at, because like, is this chart? Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. So there's this burn coin that is like, you can only get it on the XRP ledger. Is this the only way you can buy it, Headband? Like, you have to have the ledger. Have to have the ledger set up. Yep, because you can buy it with XRP. 1 XRP, 10 XRP, 25 XRP. We have not bought any just yet. You can use the XRP sniper. With this first ledger.net, then you have to connect or Dex Screener. Oh yeah, Dex Screener. Don't you guys start, not today. But we did buy some XRP. We even sent Headband a screenshot of our XRP purchase on MoonPay. And this is the I'm clicking on this link. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can check it out on here too. Oh yeah, this is the chart. Looks a little easier to look at on here. So this ran up already to $1.4 million market cap. So it's at a pretty decent little run up here. Introducing burn. It's a community-driven token on the XRP ledger with a unique deflationary model. The token's designed to burn its total supply over time, so creating scarcity and increasing its value. So the tokenomics start with 30% of the developer supply burned, while the rest is progressively burning to enhance the ecosystem, hence the name burn. Deflationary mechanism. Yeah. So just kind of see how it goes. You know, I mean, it's kind of pretty low cap right now. I don't know why that's saying. It's saying the market cap is 370, but right here it's saying it's 656. Oh, so that's not right. I don't know what's going on there. Some kind of glitch. He could be. I'm not sure. Yeah, just with these, I mean, it's like this is just like what I was talking about with the Pulse chain ecosystem. So it's like if XRP ends up going to $10 or something like that, then if you're in these little early XRP ledger tokens and you know, whatever is the most popular one or ends up being like the thing, then it's a potential that you could, you know, acquire more XRP, and then it's kind of the same mechanism, same kind of deal. All the while I've been talking about this, Bitcoin is back. We're back, baby. That was a nice bounce. That was the wave, baby. That was the wave I wanted. I wanted that little wave. All right. Oh, okay. So we're doing pretty good. All right, so we're doing good. We're in some small positions, nothing crazy. We're gonna see how the day plays out. We're gonna be aggressive. We're gonna move entries, stop loss to entries. Like for instance, was that our? Wait, okay. Entry average price for Bitcoin was 80,000. Yeah, that's not the right stop loss. I don't want it to be there. I want it to be like pretty much like that was my entry. It was like 80. Okay. And then for here, I want to make sure stop loss is like here. Doge. I'm being aggressive, guys. I'm being very, very aggressive. Because that's like stuff right there. I need to go into. Okay. Yeah, Doge just felt like a no-brainer. I mean, like 15 cents. It's so cheap for Doge. I mean, we get even halfway back up to our moving average. This 23 cents. I mean, come on. And there's such a high value note up here for 23 cent Doge. It's kind of like a base. That's the base price. That's the base value for Doge. It's 23 cents. Base value of Doge, 23 cents. So if we even just get Bitcoin at least going back up to you know, that above the moving average, and we can sustain a bit of a momentum wave above the moving average, which is that 83,000, then you're going to get 20-30% moves back in alts. You're going to get a 15-20, maybe 15-20% move on some of these. Not all of them, but I mean, it's going to be pretty good run up. So, but we'll see. We're gonna watch this momentum because it's starting to it's look. I told you guys. I was like, look. I mean, if it's going to push, then the 200-day moving average is where we're kind of looking as the goalpost here. At least in the short term. For today, it's 12 o'clock. People, you know, they're getting some lunch, but now they look. They're like, let's hop back in. See if this train can keep moving. We got to watch this resistance, though. There's some mad resistance right here. Right here. Got to watch this. We got to break this. We got to bust right through here. We bust through here, we're hitting that 200-day moving average. That's coming. Oh yeah, will be amazing, Pepe, to do SHIB market cap of last bull run. Yes, I mean that's what. So there's some traders that think Pepe, and I think this too. I think Pepe has a good chance to kind of be like the Doge, to be the Doge of this cycle. This particular, like, if we're gonna, when we run, like when we really run, not getting like fake out runs, not the 30% drawdowns and blah blah blah. No, I'm talking like when we start to run. Like DeFi summer, Bitcoin, Tesla buying Bitcoin, you know, just all this like woo. When we start seeing that, then I think we could see some numbers like that. We could see a comparison of like how Pepe could potentially be at. And if this is a good bounce point for Bitcoin, and then also I already missed it for Pepe. Pepe is another one of those trades that I like to be in, because if that is true, and I kind of believe it, is that Pepe could still sustain the test of time and stay and remain and possibly in the top 10 or the top 15, then that's a trade that I would like to be in. You know, it's a trade that I would like to be in. But we already missed a good entry. We already missed the entry. Kind of long gone entry, but it's okay. But if we were a little low, if we low lev and we just look at the daily, then surely we've bottomed somewhat with these memes. And if we can manage to hold out, it's just a dicey gamble. It's a dicey gamble, but we're starting to see some momentum here. But it's dicey. It's very, very dicey. Dicola. But we love Pepe. It's like we like trading Pepe. We like trading Doge, ETH, Bitcoin. There's like these certain coins that we just kind of naturally like to trade, and it's those. Oh, and then we got the S token. We got the S token. Let's see how the S token's doing. Ooh, that looks good. See, we haven't that's actually looking really good. The Sonic ecosystem too, in terms of like volume and like what's happening on the ecosystem, is pretty good. That could be a trade as well. Could be and we're sitting at key support too. Like, look at this. We're sitting at really nice support to bring us up to a value area high right here of a 58 cents from 43. Yo, this actually looks really good. I like this. This is like something so I like to see this. This is what I like to see. I like to see something like this because we can do something with this. This is an entry. That's an entry. That's an entry. You're catching it right at that bottom. We got price here. Price already wicked at this little low right here. RSI looking like it kind of hit a little a bottom here and diverged. What do you guys think? What do you think about this? What do you think of the S token? It's funny, I was trying to get into a trade of the S token. I ended up getting in a Sonic. Oh, come on. Let's get it. Let's get this entry. Could just leave us. Yep. Ah. Oh, it's yeah, we didn't get it, but let's see if we'll just move it. Why not? I like the look of this. I'm liking the look of the S token. No one's paying attention to it. Everyone's ignoring everything. All the while, this thing could just surprise everyone and go up like freaking 76, 30%. Also, it could be 100% wrong. But it's sitting at good support. I mean, it's sitting at pretty decent support. We're sitting at a range. We're at a bottom of a range. So if we can get a decent entry, so we just have to, we're shooting for a decent entry. And we're now at a point where we can put a break even. We can actually legit right now do a break even trade. What's our entry price? Was 438. Like, I will freaking put the stop loss literally right at break entry the moment I'm in profit, because then I'm like, I just like, I don't want to play any. I don't want to play any more BS anymore. I'm already up. I'm already up $60. I said, look, if I can do the $50 a day, small wins. And this could start to go up even a little bit more, And this is the moment where I can decide, like, hey, am I going to be okay and happy with this win right now at 12 o'clock today, right now? And if I cash out and the market keeps going up, am I going to be upset about that? Or am I going to be happy that I made a consistent win? And that's how you can reverse your psychology to be consistently winning every single day and not get yourself wrecked and be in a freaking tube of emotions. You be quiet, headband. I'm not gonna ask you again. I am not always upset. I am not always upset. Do I seem upset right now? Bro, like in crypto, like everyone goes from being upset to happy to sad, depressed. Markets pumping, they're like, ah. It's such a mind game. Yeah, in the span of 24 hours, you go from sad, depressed, to numb, to feeling nothing. You're like laugh crying. You're like, it's a mess. It's a mess out here sometimes, guys. It could be brutal. Could be absolutely brutal out here, guys. Okay. Any more news? Any more things? Oh, okay. Here's Marty Party's post. I like this. How powerful are Binance at manipulating Bitcoin and all crypto pricing? Well, here is a daily trading volume versus all of other exchanges. Now understand Binance do 7 times more daily volume on gamblers betting on a Bitcoin and crypto versus trading it. So this is spot. And then where is the other picture? Here's the derivatives. 67 billion, and then all the other ones, and you can see the derivatives. And then spot 18 as opposed to all the other ones, and you can kind of see the difference here. How dominant are offshore unregulated Bitcoin and crypto casinos? Well, look at the daily volume gambled versus spot assets volume. David Sachs, nut Sachs, as Somni would say, you can have all the suits in one room, but until you deal with this, the asset class is not safe for manipulation. Any plans for this? Yeah, so I kind of agree. If you think about it, the reason why there's so many scam wicks and the price just is wicking all over the place is because these exchanges are kind of running rampant. Like they are money hungry, and they use us as the liquidity. Like they chop us up. And so they're able to do it by doing the offshore, sending out, and they have these big market makers and the whales and all that stuff. And so this is where all this price manipulation really actually comes from, is from the mercy of these exchanges. So it's pretty crazy. So if you're wondering why it is all swinging around like that, I mean, kind of the exchanges are the ones that are doing it. It's not. You think it's just BlackRock and the ETF, off selling, the selling pressure, but it's more to it than just that. I think where the true Oz is behind the curtain is the exchanges. Interesting enough, there's breaking news. I think Marty Party was just talking about this, that there's going to be KYC in the Cayman Islands. Where did I see that? I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah, pretty much the Cayman Islands is not going to be where you could like register your exchange or your crypto exchange anymore. Yep. In 2021, Cayman Islands reported this. Let's see. Additionally, Binance not authorized by CMIA to operate cryptocurrency exchange. Let's see. In 2021, Cayman Islands reported this. Okay, let's see. Huge breaking news. There we go. There it is. The Cayman Islands will require crypto custody and trading firms to attain licenses under the new regulations effective April 1st. So if these exchanges don't do it, then it's going to be interesting. We might see some of these exchanges go kaput, and we could see who's going to survive and who's going to register and who's going to have to end up KYCing and telling their customers, hey, we're about to KYC in the next couple weeks. You're going to have to do it, or we're going to close your trades. We've seen it happen before. That's why I said, guys, you have to have exchanges set up all over the place. I mean, you just got to have everything, because you don't know which one is going to end up getting hit with something, and then you have all your stuff in maybe that exchange. Have it spread out. So Binance and most offshore unregulated, unlicensed market makers are in the Cayman Islands. The last unregulated jurisdiction they could hide. This is a bullish move to clean up this unregulated market making of strategic digital assets from offshore jurisdictions with no surveillance. So who is based in the Cayman Islands? Well, it's Binance, interesting, Crypto.com, Bitmart, Ether.fi. So it's really interesting. Binance being one of the bigger players. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting how this actually plays out going into April 1st. How is this going to shake out some of these exchanges? And we're going to see who's going to be compliant, who's going to be the most compliant here. All right, so we had an entry hit on. Yep, it was this one. Okay, I was like, we had an entry just break right into our stop loss. We're being very, very aggressive right now, guys. Just like we said, we're just kind of watching the Bitcoin price. We're seeing how the market's playing up. Looked like it was going to be trading into the 20 or the 200-day moving average here. Do I have a Binance account? I have a Binance US account. I don't have a like a Binance like a Binance account. I can't. I would have to. You have to KYC on Binance. Unless I get a different ID, which I've thought about doing a Palo ID or whatever, getting a different ID, so then I can actually I can just KYC, just do an actual true KYC for some of the exchanges. But honestly, it's like I don't really see the point at this point. Unless I wanted to use like a specific service, but like, I mean, there's enough now in the United States and just like in different means that you can have exposure to crypto and still be able to, kind of do the same stuff. It's not like if you don't have exposure to Binance or all these big exchanges, like, oh, you can't do anything. All right, so yeah, I still feel like the S token is a pretty solid buy, though. I really think this is a solid buy. The S token. People just they're not paying attention to it. Maybe let's go to DeFi Llama and let's kind of see what the numbers are. What the numbers are happening here in terms of chains. Go to chains. We'll go to total value locked, bridge TVL, DeFi TVL. We'll go, who's pulling the numbers here? Look at this. Sonic is number 13 in terms of total value locked. DeFi total value locked. Past 7 days, it's increased by 14%, while everything else in the past month, it's went up 111%. That's Bridge TVL too is increasing. This is past Cardano. Look at this. All the talks of the Cardano being bullish, but then look, Sonic is right above it. Above Hyperliquid. Sonic also has 91 protocols. Seems pretty damn bullish to me. Maybe I should park in here a little earlier. Like I was saying. All right. But I'm going to decrease the leverage because I feel like 10x is just like they search for those 10x leverage trades to stop, and then maybe I just put it down 2 more. Let me call it a day. Still a fairly decent entry at 43 cents because, like I was saying, looking like we're having a pretty high node at 51 cents here. And that's even just on the 4-hour, a nice 15% move to the upside. The on-chain data is looking pretty good over the past week and month compared to other things here. Pretty interesting. See TVL. See where it's ranked. Pop up. All right, guys. So, got any questions, discussions, debates? I don't know how many people are watching. We've just been hanging. I'm about to just take the damn $50 today and just go. I might just like close, like just at a point where I'm up, like, you know, maybe I can get, maybe I see this, say like 60 or 70 or so, and then I close out 75% of each trade, put it to break even, stop loss, and then if the market continues to run, then I'm good, and I'm like, okay, I still have some of these entries open, no problem. I can let them run. I can let them be runners. And then and then I can even move the stop loss up into take profit still, where I'm in profit, and then I'm making money no matter what. So, and that's a trading strategy you guys can do, simple, and it's like you're not shooting for the fences, you're not hitting, you know, for the fences. You're just like, look, $50, $100. If it goes up more, cool. I still got my entries in. I can let those run. And if it ends up reversing, you still manage to take a little bit of profit. You put your stop losses in at break even, and then you can practice that capital preservation to go to the next day. Because there's the next trade, there's the next day, there's the rest of the week. I mean, it's Tuesday. So we still have some time. We still have a little bit to go for the rest of the week. Let's watch Bitcoin. Let's keep our eyes open, keep our eyes peeled. Let's just watch the simple indicators of the 200-day moving average combined with, with a Bollinger Band setup. You can look at the Bollinger Bands and an easy 200-day moving average and look at where the RSI is, and just look at the daily chart. Keep your eye on the daily chart because look, the daily chart, you could see we hit the ranges. We bounced off 76. We hit that area right there. Nice support off of this. This is really great support off of here. The only other place that we had really nice support was at 69, and we had 67 here. Really good support. The fact we bounced pretty heavy off of here could show a sign of strength as long as we can hold the 200-day moving average once we hit it. Feeling fairly confident. But any questions, observations? Anything you would like to talk to me about? You guys want me to look up a chart? Are you guys still confident in memes? Are you over memes? Are you not? Are you just done with memes? Are you just over it? Ooh, they've did. Oh, okay. I was looking. That was the other coin. I was like, oh, Tron. That was the other one that I was looking at that might actually surprise everyone too. Is Tron. Tron might be also a decent buy potentially. 200-day moving average though is at 20 cents. But you can see here, it had this really like this is this mega candle pump right here. It wasn't anything like crazy, but yeah, it was good. 96% pump, and then we've just kind of consolidated. Yo, Benzo, what's going on, Benzo? What's up? What's going on? If this is a new channel for you, well, welcome. We stream Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And so, won't you come back? We've been streaming since freaking 11 o'clock, so we've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Talked a little bit about the news. We got, just some volatility, but we also got, bullish Bitcoin news with Senator Lummis proposing the Bitcoin bill. And, by the way, guys, tickets for the Bitcoin conference are going up. Like, the prices are going up. So, if you're going to the Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas, make sure you use the offer code Dano in the checkout, and it'll give you 10% off of these ticket prices. And they're going to go up. They're going up this Friday. So, if you snag them up now, you'll get them cheaper. So, don't forget to check that out and use my offer code in the description. Okay. Yeah, we honestly, guys, I really might be so aggressive just to be like, I said it. I'm gonna practice what I preach, even if we're up, we're up like $56. Take it, I might even practice it right now on the stream so you guys can see. Oh, but we can also. Like, we're watching Bitcoin. We want to watch. We want to see this play out. That hitting this 200-day moving average, 83,000, right there. It's right there. It's right there. We hit that, and then we can take some more profits on the trades. But make sure you guys are following me at Dano Crypto 904. At Dano Crypto 904. We're back. We were banned for a little bit. We were just like off the cuff joking. We were joking at Charles. We were like, I'm gonna slap you, Charles. And then X was like, you can't say that. can't say that. And I got banned for 7 days. I got silenced. But it actually, funny enough, like I'm all jokes aside, it actually really put me in check, because then I thought, you know what? I don't need to, even if I'm joking or I'm just kind of saying something off the cuff, like I don't need to be aggressive. I need to also not take myself too seriously. But if I'm not putting out anything positive and content that is helping people and to help them get better at crypto, or at least be relatable to where they have a safe place that they can come and say, I lost my trades. I'm doing great. Wherever state you're in, this is a place that I want people to feel comfortable being in. And and I don't want to have an environment where it's like negative or talking, crap talking, or whatever it may be. I really do want it to be more just kind of like a nice, like, and also we're gonna have fun. We're gonna joke around, but yeah, I don't need to be aggressive or anything like that. So we're always learning, and I think if the best thing is if you can acknowledge where you can be better, even if it's in the little small things, then it is leaves room for things to grow. Man. All right, this price, dude, these price action. Look, it's just like, really? The bulls couldn't just push it right here? Like, come on, just push it. Just push it real good. I really am I'm about to just close all my trades. I'm about to literally close them right now. Or just at least like take it, like put them in profit. It's just doing the thing, guys. It's doing that thing. It's really testing me right now. I'm trying to repeat the mantra to myself. Small, consistent wins. Small, consistent wins over time. Small, consistent wins over time. Small, consistent wins over time. Small, consistent wins every day. Say it with me. Small, consistent wins every day. Small, consistent wins every day. Come on, say it. Small, consistent wins every day. Big, open spaces. Big, open spaces. You guys remember that Hey Arnold episode where they got stuck in the subway? Big, open spaces. That episode was wild. You guys remember that? They got stuck in the subway. Granny came and rescued them. Just me? Okay. Small, consistent wins every day. Benzo, I usually stream at 11 Eastern Standard Time. So that is my stream time. Oh, my Lord. Come on. Come on, Bulls. Come on. We need you right now. We need you. Where are you? We need you. We need the bulls. We need the bulls right now. We need the bulls right now, baby. And also we need the likes to be completely obliterated, smashed. We need it to 30. We need to get past 30 likes and we'll be cooking. Cooking with some gas. Cooking with some Bitcoin gas. Oh. Come on. Okay, what are we gonna do here? All right, let's do this. We are going to set a take profit on this right here. Gosh. Okay. There. We're going to, yeah, we got it. We're just trying. We're trying to be aggressive. In the trades. That's what I mean. Come on, Bitcoin. Don't do it to us now. Don't do it. All right, we're about to just dip out. What in the hell, bulls? Come on. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm making a call. Send it. I said send it. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is insane. This is insane. Oh, man. Ring, 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 ring. That's a good node. Yo, what's going on, Kenneth? We're practicing. We're trying to practice risk management here. We're trying to also put our money where our mouth is and say, look, you know, we're telling people, look, small, consistent wins over the day will beat trying to swing for the fences. And we're like, we were just at $60 profit, which was over the $50 of the simple $50 in the day. So it's like at that point, that's when you can decide right then and there, like, am I going to leave the money on the table, or am I going to take it aggressively right now? Bitcoin is also taking a little bit of a plunge here. I mean, it's not plunging, but it's just retracing, and even just on a little bit of a retrace can take some of that capital away from you that you were just trying to successfully secure. And now it's drifting away faster and faster. Now it's getting away faster. Now it's even going faster. Because Bitcoin bulls don't have the balls right now, I guess. Come on, put some size in. Why don't you be like that ETH trader that got liquidated and was like, I'm about to get liquidated. Let me just put in another millions of dollars of ETH to try and save it. This is what we need right now. We need a bull to be irresponsible. I want irresponsible bulls. You're telling me we can't get this price to the 83,000 to 83? Come on, 83? That's it. Am I the only one that's screaming over here like this? Hit the like button if you feel the same. Put some ones in the chat if you're feeling like a crazy person. Also, if you want to be a member of the channel, you can post these amazing emojis like the Pepe Van Gogh. You get an opportunity to post the Pepe Van Gogh. I love it. It's so pretty. Yep. Can't overstay. Yeah, true. Can't overstay the play. Can't overstay the play. I think once we get right back up to $50 or $60, we're just going to take the profit. I think at that point, it's just like, look, we were just there. And we want to practice what we're preaching here. So, or we could just say, look, we might have to just take it or leave it. Take the $30. $30, you know? Because this is the thing. I don't want to act like I'm like, oh, let me keep all these trades open for the next day. Let me keep it open through the entire day and just see what happens. I could do that. But I could also say, let me take like 75% off of each of these, each of those trades. I'm going to keep saying it as a mantra. Small, consistent wins every day. Profit is profit. Small, consistent wins every day. These two candles I like, and if this turns green, we're flying to 83, okay? That's my guess. If this can just turn green and we can get a reversal, we get a divergence here, all we need is a bullish divergence. We just need a divergence. I think this is one right here where we can get somewhat of a flip. We do have on the RSI, I guess, an uneven butt cheek pattern. The uneven butt cheek, like this one droop, and then, maybe this, you got big fat cheek right here, little cheek. Little booty cheek action. Let's see what happens. Doge is looking good. Doge is actually looking good. Out of all the trades that we've put in, Doge is looking the best. Because I was like, whoa, Doge at 15 cents, that's cheap. That's way too cheap. That's way too cheap. Look at these value area highs and nodes at 19 cents. Price wants to magnetize towards here if we get any little bullish run to the upside. We got one right there. We got one right there. I mean, it's looking good. The moving average for Doge is 23 cents. We're so below the moving average, and we were bouncing. So we could see some momentum. Oh, not the cheeks. Not the cheeks. I see it. I see it. The uneven butt cheek pattern that could be playing out here. got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, The whole club was looking at her. She hit the flow. Next thing you know. Having too much fun. Yep, Doge looking good. I'm not sure about the ZK yet. We'll see, but we do have a take profit just in case this thing decides to go boom straight up to 8 cents. That's on the daily chart though. If you're looking at the 4 hour, you can kind of see we have a high node right here. So if we want to really be kind of realistic at the price movement, more so probably hitting some resistance here at 7 cents. Could be a little more aggressive and hit a take profit right here at this wick. But the trades that are looking good right now across the board was the Doge trade. Bitcoin's just kind of jumping. It's indecisive right now of wanting to try and hit that $83,000 mark. It's just pulling and faking and flopping and groping. Oh, yeah. I think actually August and September is my sweet spot. I'll tell you why. August and September is my sweet spot. Like, that's where I really wanted to actually take profits, like, was in August and September. I'll probably, like, going to be scooping some through the way. But if I'm looking at this chart on the Binance chart where I have these levels marked, kind of just going off of the similar moves from last time, this is where I think we're going to be headed. This is where I think we're going to be headed in August and September. See here, August, September, we're going to be at least over 150K. I think August, September, we're going to be at least over 150K. It's be that next little shelf run. Like, if you look at it, that's just how the market structure is looking right now. It's like, that's kind of how we're looking. And all we need is just these things to just line up a little bit. We just got to have everything line up. They do have to line up. Looking promising, though. Looking pretty promising. Everything's getting a little back in the green, which can give us that opportunity like we were just talking about. Just take the consistent profits. We don't have to shoot for the fence. It's just like, look, you're in the green. Let's go. Let's go. Do we need the pump song again? I think we need the pump song again. We need this one. Let's go. Let's go. Back to the future, baby. Come on, let's pump. Let's go. We need this to stay green. Green it, and break this 82 resistance. Some dumb resistance right here. Let's break it. Oh, lordy. the whale orders. Oh. See, there's not much buying pressure right here. There's not much selling pressure either, but we got a buy right here at 80K. But then we have more of this selling pressure up here at 81 too. So it looks like this is exactly where they could be pulling the price up again, and then they'll just have some sells. Can we wait long enough for that to play out? You can see here, this is why we have this kind of range happening. Boop, 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 boop. Big sell. I don't stake anything. You know why? Because staking is a massive, massive risk. It really is. It's like, I mean, yeah, you can stake on these certain protocols. Some are offering like massive, probably some decent percentages, but I do stake Crow. But like when it comes to staking, there's just a lot of risk. I've asked people that have Ether, like that have a lot of Ether. They're like, I was like, oh, do you stake it? And they're like, no, it's just too risky. Like, I mean, it could lose it from the staking platform. And so it's just what kind of level of risk are you wanting to add in your portfolio strategy? That's adding a layer of risk. When you have third-party counterparty risk, it's going to add some levels of risk. That's why the ETFs, for people that want to get exposure into Bitcoin, but they don't want to download a wallet or they don't want to do the seed phrase thing, then the ETF is the way to go for those people. All right, guys, we're going to focus on the markets now. We're going to try and just, I don't know, because something's going on. Something's happening here. We're not getting as much bullishness as we're expecting here. Thought we were going to be at least getting to that 83, but it looks like I would love for the market to close bullish, because if we close green, if we can just close green for the day, which obviously it's looking like it's a decent chance, we'll close in the green. But right now, it's just being a punk. But thank you very much today, guys, for tuning in. We covered just a little bit of everything. Covered a little bit of news. We covered our thought process on the market and kind of where we think it's going, and some strategies and little tips and tricks. How to zoom out a little bit more. Let's try and zoom out, not focus too much on the short-term volatility, and consistent profits, consistent wins, small wins, even if maybe, it's $40, $50. I mean, you got to take it where you can get it. So let's practice that. Let's practice good risk management, and let's have some fun. Let's not get too crazy. Let's be cool, calm, collected, calculated, cool as a cucumber. And we'll be successful. We just have to let this stuff play out. The market's obviously going to be manipulated. There's going to be rinse and repeats. These market makers are going to be flushing everything. But guess what? It doesn't go down forever. We know this. We know from the previous cycle, even in the destruction, even when we were at 16,000 and people were like, Bitcoin's going to 10. We bounced. So we know price goes up and goes down and bounces and goes up and goes down. So let's just ride the wave. we should know by now what we're in for. So let's ride the wave. And know that it's not going to be easy to hodl. It's not going to be easy to DCA, especially on the red days and all that stuff. But ultimately, if you have any strategy or plan at all, then you're already ahead of the game. And being in crypto right now, you're still ahead of the game. You're ahead of 90% of the people, because really right now, retail ain't here yet still. This isn't a retail market. This isn't euphoria. So you're still early. You're still early, guys. So feel good about that. Pat yourself on the back for being in crypto and being here early, and parking yourself where the entire world is about to try and get in the parking lot to be on this and watch this show. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming in. God bless you and your families. Hope you guys are just going into the rest of this week feeling strong, and you're gonna do good. We're gonna do good, guys. We're gonna do good. All right? Let's do this. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.